Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. On first down, Rodgers. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And some room to roam now. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, that's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
On second down now, Huntley. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. A run with Huntley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
He was brought down by Nigel Bradham. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Now Huntley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
First down, Dallas.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 9, Prescott steps away to his left. He'll run it. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, Huntley. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run it with Kamara, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game, it leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
It's a big run there by Henry. 56 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Todd Gurley. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Tucker lining up for the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. To return it, Alvin Kamara. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Huntley. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down markers. He stopped at the Eagles' 38.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
He'll buy some time right. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Being chased out left. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Butker on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Eagles 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. They run on first down as they get about 3. Second and 7 forthcoming.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8. Second down and 8.
Second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On first down, it's Gurley. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Julio Jones once again the intended target. That'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And now he's going to use his legs. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Prescott from the gun. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Dallas.
First down, Prescott. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From the red zone now, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Eagles 14.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe...
It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 5-yard line.
He'll get it up the middle. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Huntley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Prescott now. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 49 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They go again with Huntley. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jason Huntley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
28 all. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Golden Tate on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And this defense not giving them anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle by Andrew Van Ginkel.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. Forced out, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there for the Eagles. And even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. The first down run with Gurley, good for only about 3. It's 2nd down now.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers, and they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. On 3rd down, Henry. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Derrick Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Eagles have moved out in front. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
Eagles 31.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
He was brought down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Prescott to throw it. Complete to Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll run it here with Huntley. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
He's tackled at the
Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle.
He's on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Huntley. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 yards there, first down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
On first down, Huntley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
Second and 6.
Now Prescott. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Here's Prescott. Buying time. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Harrison Butler.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
39-yard line. A gain of 2.
Again, it's Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
28-yard line.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Cowboys.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Philadelphia, they move back over 500 now at 4-3.
And they'll get to stay home again next week as Washington comes to town.
Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.